Welcome to Nikki's Nightmares, where chilling tales come to life. In today's terrifying story, we descend into the spirit board curse, a nightmarish true account of teenage curiosity gone horribly wrong. What begins as an innocent attempt to contact the dead spirals into possession, fire, and an encounter with a blood-eyed demon that refuses to die. Haunted whispers, blackouts, and a cloaked figure with burning eyes will leave you questioning what's real and what follows you home from the dark. If you love scary stories, paranormal encounters, and true horror experiences, you're in the right place. Make sure to like, subscribe, and join me as we delve into the deep, dark, and the mysterious. So, since you're hearing this, I'm guessing you've heard stories like mine before. Maybe you've even laughed at them. Maybe you've rolled your eyes when people warn you about opening doors you can't close. But what I'm about to tell you isn't a story, it's a warning. You've probably heard of spirit boards. They're sold in toy stores disguised as harmless games for bored kids and curious teens. A way to communicate with spirits, that's what the box says. A fun night in. But I need you to understand, what I'm about to share with you is not a game. It was never a game. As a child, I was obsessed with haunted houses, ghost shows, and anything paranormal. My friends were into video games. I was into mysteries and urban legends. I spent countless nights with the TV glowing, watching documentaries about the most haunted places in the world. But it wasn't until I turned 16 that curiosity crossed the line into something far darker. During my second year of high school, I was no one special. Not a jock, not a goth, not a nerd. I just drifted, kept to myself. But there was one girl everyone else stayed away from. Her name was Marla Finch. Black lipstick, jagged blue hair, chipped nail polish, always sitting alone by the back gates of the school with her headphones in. People whispered things about her, that she hexed people, that she kept jars of dead bugs under her bed. You know, the usual garbage. One rainy afternoon, I was walking home with my friend Caleb when I saw Marla crouched in the corner by the dumpsters. A strange board laid out in front of her. My curiosity got the better of me. "Don't," Caleb muttered. "She's a freak. I just want to see what she's doing." He smirked. "Fine. Don't let her drink your blood or something." I left him snickering and walked over. Hi, I'm Evan." She looked up at me with narrowed eyes. "What do you want?" "I was just wondering what that board is." A flicker of relief crossed her face. "Oh, this? It's a spirit board. You use it to talk to the dead. I can show you if you want." Behind me, Caleb cackled, mouthing, "You're insane." "Sure," I said. Marla's lips curled into a faint smile. "Tomorrow, meet me here after school." That night, I asked my mom if she'd ever heard of spirit boards. She didn't even hesitate. "Stay away from that nonsense, Evan. You're playing with fire." Her words stuck in my head, but curiosity gnawed harder. The next day, the last bell rang, and I found myself waiting by the same back gates. Marla appeared, her black backpack slung over one shoulder. "You ready?" she asked. "I guess." She pulled out a wooden board decorated with faded carvings, a crescent moon, a rising sun, letters, numbers, the word goodbye etched at the bottom. She also took out a small wooden triangle with a circular window. "That's called the planchette," she explained. "We put our fingers here. We don't push, we just ask." We sat cross-legged. The board smelled like damp wood and something older, like a cellar that had never been opened. "Is anyone here?" Marla asked. The planchette slid to the sun. marked yes. Did you move that? I whispered. No, I swallowed. What's your name? The board spelled Leonard. What year did you die? Marla asked. 1893. Before I could ask more, her phone rang. She muttered a few quick yeahs and okays and hung up. Tomorrow, she said, come to my house. We'll have more time. My parents are out late. I hesitated but nodded. The next evening, I walked home with her. She told me about being bullied. I told her about my dad's accident years ago. It felt strange, like we were connecting but under a shadow. Her house was small, old, its siding peeling like dry skin. Inside the air was heavy, like dust and candle wax. She closed the blinds, lit 4 candles, one on each corner of the board, and killed the lights. We started with harmless questions. The board told us about a boy named Dorian who had been taken by his father in 1912. My hands felt clammy on the planchette. Then Marla asked, "Do you know our names?" The planchette spelled Marla and Evan. Something in my stomach flipped. "Who the hell are you?" I snapped. The planchette spun, jerking violently. Then it spelled, "I am Satan." All 4 candles blew out at once. "Shit," Marla whispered. She reached for the lamp, but nothing happened. No lights, no power, only blackness pressing in from every wall. "Marla," I whispered, "I'm sorry." "This isn't." A whisper cut her off, sliding along the floorboards like a breath of cold air. She must die. I froze. Marla gasped. Then she screamed, "Help! Evan! He's—" Her scream cut off like a knife through silk. "Marla!" I shouted. "Marla!" A single candle flickered back to life. Its light revealed a shape across from me. A figure stood there, tall, cloaked in black, its hood hiding everything but 2 eyes glowing like hot coals and a mouth lined with metal teeth slick with blood. It smiled, wide and wrong. It lunged, my body locked. I couldn't move, couldn't breathe. Pain shot through my leg as it sank those teeth in. I thought I was dying. Then my hand brushed the candle. In blind desperation, I kicked the creature toward the flame. It toppled onto the coffee table, smashing it. Fire crawled up its hood, spreading across the rug, the walls, everything. That's the last thing I remember. I woke up in a hospital 4 days later. A doctor told me firefighters had dragged me out of a burning house. Another body had been found in the basement, a girl who died of massive head trauma. I wasn't lucky. My face, my chest, my arm were burned to the bone. Skin grafts, endless bandages. A mirror is my worst enemy now. But the worst part isn't the scars. The worst part is that the thing didn't die in the fire. I see it every night, standing just beyond the edge of the streetlight outside my window, watching, waiting. Its teeth glint when it smiles. There is no escape. Not for me. Maybe not for you either. By the time you're hearing this, I'll be gone. The rope above my bed waits for me. Maybe this way I can finally stop it. Take this as a warning. Don't open doors you can't close. Don't think a spirit board is a toy. And above all, don't speak to the dead. The story ends here, but the terror does not. Join me again. Like, comment, and subscribe if you dare.